My name is Oorja Akshara and I'm 18 years old. I'm currently pursuing my first year of my bachelor's degree in liberal arts at King's College London. But today, before I start, I would like to thank Business World and NewsX for providing me such a fantastic opportunity to express my love for our country's sacred and ancient art forms. I would also like to thank my parents, teachers, and my Gurujanas. My Guruji Shri Nandlal sir is here with me on tabla today. And now I would like to talk about the two things I'm very passionate about: Hindustani Shastriya Sangeet and Kathak. Hindustani Shastriya Sangeet is an ancient art form passed down from generation to generation of its pursuer. This art form holds so much power. From boosting memory to curing anxiety, Indian classical music can convey stories in just a few swaras and words. The basis of this art are talas and ragas. Tala is the rhythm produced by the percussionists on which the ragas are sung. Ragas are the combination of different swaras put together which induce certain emotions and feelings in us. I started my journey as a singer when I was 4 years old. It was that one night when my mother discovered me humming the lullaby she used to sing to me every night. That's when she enrolled me in a school which taught Indian classical vocal, and ever since that day, I absolutely fell in love with the art form. I would use it to take out my stress, but at the same time, it was such a knowledgeable subject. I wanted to dig deep into it, and I started participating in any music festival I would find just to know more about this art form. And like to know and expand my knowledge a bit more, I pursued diploma from Prayag Sangeet Samiti and Prachin Kala Kendra both. Now I'm a Sangeet Prabhakar and a Sangeet Bhaskar. My mother has always encouraged and inspired me to learn and pursue this art form. And it is amusing how some words set to a specific tune can move a person. It brings people together. It can make the audience feel the singer's emotions. That's what Hindustani classical vocal brings, with its different ragas and prakritis. To make everyone understand the feeling of listening to a raga, I will present one of my favorite ragas, Rag Purya Dhanashri. यह राग गंभीर प्रकृति का है. यह राग शांत, गहरे और भावस्वमयी भावनाओं को प्रकट करता है. राग पूर्या धनाश्री को शास्त्रों के हिसाब से दिन के चौथे प्रहर यानी दोपहर के 3 बजे से लेके शाम के 6 बजे तक गाया जाता है. थैंक यू. यहीं पे रहने दो. द माइक. पायलिया जनकार मोरी, पायलिया जनकार मोरी, पायलिया जनकार मोरी, जनन जनन बाजे जनकारी, जनन जनन बाजे जनकारी, पायलिया जनकार मोरी, 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 पायलिया जनकार, पायलिया जनकार, पायलिया जनकार मोरी, पिया समझाओ समझत नाई, पिया समझाओ।
तेरे ना तेरे ना तेरे ना ताना 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 तेरे ना दे, तेरे ना तेरे ना तेरे ना ताना 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 तेरे ना दे, तेरे ना तेरे ना तेरे ना ताना 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 तेरे ना दे, देम देम ताना 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 तेरे ना देम देम ताना 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 तेरे ना देम देम ताना 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 तेरे ना देम देम ताना ताना तेरे ना, तेरे ना तेरे ना तेरे ना ताना 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 तेरे
It feels absolutely mesmerizing to perform these art forms. It's also slightly stamina taking. But the therapeutic effect that they just had on me. And the audience, I think it's impeccable. And it's honestly sad to notice how these divine ancient arts are being forgotten with time and development. With every new generation, these ancient art forms are being forgotten. They've currently become endangered. I wrote 2 research papers and published an article to expand my understanding and knowledge on these subjects. I researched the Mass in my sociology practical, and I wrote a paper on psychology, understanding music and its effect on the younger generation. And currently, I was able to find out that I'm the part of that significantly smaller percentage of the Gen Z, which is trying to still live and preserve our traditional art forms. I hope everyone tries to spread the word and take part in these activities everywhere they can to save our beautiful Indian heritage. My time as the head girl of my school also saw a rise in the participation of students in cultural art forms, and I plan to do the same in my current college and continue spreading awareness about these beloved arts in the future, especially in the UK where I'm currently studying. So thank you all for your time, and thank you all for listening to me about the things that I loved so much.
Thank you, Oorja. Well, I belong to that same field, so I understand how it is after a performance and how vibrant you feel when you perform and when the audience connects to you. Just come on the center stage. Any question for Oorja regarding her journey and the successful achievements, everything, whatever she's doing? Okay, I have a question. So, how do you see the role of traditional art forms in the contemporary society for the young generation?
I actually even researched on that part in my research, and honestly, I think that as times have changed, Indian classical vocal and Kathak and Bharatanatyam, any ancient art form is now just in the form of fusion. The originality, it's gone. It's barely even there. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if half of the people that I know in my entire life would not even know anything about this. Like, regardless of me being their friend learning it, I still just don't see people who actually appreciate or understand this art form, from adults to old people to even the little ones.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good way to preserve these art forms in the way of fusion, but we could definitely use some originality and the truest form of this art form to be preserved and promoted in the current generation. I think there's some work which is being done. And even CCRT has taken a great initiative in providing scholarships to students who need it. I am also one of them. So I know that steps are being taken. I think it's responsible for people like me and the youth to promote our art form and save it for the further generations to come.
Well appreciated. Thank you, Oorja. I'd like to call upon stage Miss Tehseen Zaidi, Head Communication for Syngenta India, to felicitate Oorja with a token of gesture. Appreciation, please.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.